did this. What happens next? It's your fault. Welcome to the new world.
Is that Michonne? No way is she rocking the whole... No, this is in the past, right? Why are we getting a Michonne backstory now? Or part prequel? No way did they bring Andrea back for this. It's gotta be, no, it's gotta be just like, we're not really gonna see her. Wait, are these old clips or is this... Did they bring her back? That's insane! What the... What could that vision mean? Like, choosing to leave versus helping her? Because she would have genuinely thought about it in the moment. Of course she would have. When your survival is of utmost importance, you're going to think about those things. But why that's significant now, I don't know. Yes!
You couldn't have done that 5 hours ago?
Why would I do that?
Yeah, she's not sure she'll trust you. I mean, I'm not sure I trust you either. Maybe he exaggerated a little bit.
I need to get back. Is this one of them?
No, that's just a old lab. Some structural damage. Best to stay away.
I'm not sure I believed everything he just said just then. I know that I'm being, like, paranoid, maybe, but it's... I mean, can you blame me? Like, literally, can you blame me? But he wouldn't... The thing is he wouldn't just come all the way out to our location, oh, sorry, if he wasn't, like, somewhat there for a reason. Like, why would he come all that way for... Yeah. I hope this guy's genuine, because I do get a good
maybe
vibe.
The sailors must have left
Everything looks
buried treasure
deserted.
in the grain silos. Jump
Group
inside.
1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4, Group 5, Navy.
Kids 5.
Is this all about to rope in?
I remember one time
Stop the bullshit.
Talk. Be
Now,
honest.
Where the hell is your family?
when I said I had to come home to my family. I meant it.
You meant it, but you really...
I promised her when we got married. Flowers every day.
How are you gonna wait till now to tell me this?
Such a... Oh, my days. You couldn't get back
Words don't
without
come
this.
easy. I don't like to bring people here. Don't trust them. Was scared.
But you literally took... Oh, my gosh. And then imagine the fact that Michonne's gonna go back to find out Hilltop is toast. The Horde is now run by someone else. Like, there's so many changes in that very small space of time.
Weapons here at all?
It's gonna be a
I
no...
promised I would help you check. And I will.
I'll make fun of
Oh,
myself.
my days.
The island's not clear.
No shit, it's not clear.
It was. Until the others came. We never had a lot of rippers. So I never really got good at what it is you do. You're good with the sword.
What are you asking me?
Our family's still in there.
Oh, that's why the graves
My
were like...
wife.
I
My
see.
babies. That's why I asked you to come.
To bury his... I see, okay, that
Needed
makes a bit
you to
more
come.
sense. Surely this trek, this journey has some importance. Kind of a creepy looking walker, not gonna lie. It amazes me that this guy survived, eh? Like, it's been a while since we've come across a character who you think to yourself, how are you alive? Like, you must have literally survived because of help from other people or being part of a group. This guy, no, unless Michonne is really looking out for him, he will not last. Oh, good. Yeah. Exhibit A.
Shit.
Yeah, shit.
Get behind that. Now!
See, like, he can't even, like, really help her. You know what? You are very lucky that it was Michonne that showed up. I can see why
Thank
you
you
picked her. They're all hanging, aren't they? That's just never easy, and I guarantee you his family's there too. This is gonna sound bad, but like, even just seeing someone like react like that, I don't want to say it makes me trust them, but like, it does bring an element of like, oh, okay, yep, no, this is them raw, this is their raw emotion. So like, there is a part of you that can trust a bit more when you see that, just a little bit. So he traveled all that way to find someone to help him do that. Like, that's a broken man right there.
I know that this is hard, and I am sorry, but I have got to get back.
My wife?
Is he even gonna want to go with
I
her?
don't know who I am.
It's not too late to find out.
It's been a long time since I had a reason to say thank you to someone.
Don't thank me. Just show me what I came here for, and I'll go.
It's getting late.
Oh, for the love of
Tide's
God.
low. I'm not sure the boat will make it through the channel.
I need you to hold up your end of the bargain.
It's getting dark, and some of the buildings aren't safe. Could we do this in the morning?
We can do it first thing.
Too far out of range. Yeah, there's no way that's gonna work. Makes sense. That's another thing. I was speaking to Beyond the Wall about what Judith has been through. She also has no idea where her mother is, when she will be back, and whether she is safe or not. I've got this weird feeling like that building is like, stay out of there, structural damage is gonna have... Like, what were they doing? What was he doing before... Before his wife died and before all of that? What was going on? What was the sitch? People. There are people. There are people. Oh, you utter bastard!
Why couldn't you just wait until morning? I told you it wasn't safe.
Virgil, open the damn door!
What are you...
I trusted you. And you've ruined it.
Ruined
Open the
what?
damn door, Virgil! Virgil! Virgil!
Whoa.
Virgil!
What the actual... You ruined it. You ruined it. He clearly wants her to bloody stay here. Where's her blade? Was there food there? Did he go in and take it?
Damn it!
Wow. Yep.
Hello?
We've been trying to talk to you.
How long have I been in here?
A day, maybe?
Damn, bruh.
Why didn't you answer me when I called out to you the first time?
He blows up at us sometimes. It gets in one of his moods.
When he's angry like that, it's best to be quiet.
You guys know this building, right? What's the layout?
Don't bother trying to escape.
The whole place is booby-trapped.
What's his routine? How often does he come around?
As little as possible.
He doesn't like to see us.
But why is he doing it then?
We were friends with Virgil.
And he
Tell
snapped.
me what went wrong.
He snapped.
Stragglers used to come by boat, stumbled on us, and we took him in. We took them all in.
One night it got really bad. Fight broke out over rations and...
And somebody pulled a knife and this newbie died.
Virgil was late getting there. Panicked. Said we need to lock all the doors.
Virgil didn't know.
His wife and kids were inside.
Oh, damn. So he's partly responsible, I see.
He snapped.
It was never the same.
Why would you keep people in a place like this? Feed them, keep them sheltered, keep them alive, use your supplies to continue their existence unless you don't want to kill them, which he clearly doesn't want to kill them, but I just don't get it.
You can't kill him if you don't have your strength.
I don't think he's here to kill us. Explain yourself.
Glad you ate.
Oh,
open the damn door!
Explain yourself.
I can't do that.
Why the hell not?
Because you'll kill me. I know you will.
We reap what we sow, asshole.
I don't want to fight. I want you to understand.
Is he drugging them? Oh, damn, he is.
What did you do?
How'd he put you on psychedelics? Very first opinion of this is I feel bad for him because in my eyes, like, he's clearly not wanting to kill people, but like, it's similar to Alpha, like I was saying, the delusion takes over. You know, the delusion takes over. You almost think you're doing what's best for the situation, but you're not.
You're in pain, like me.
A what?
You need peace, like me.
Like you.
This ain't peace, brother.
I don't drug people and toss them in cells.
Yes, you've said. We've had that conversation three times. Everything I did was to protect my family.
Oh, you're not listening.
I'm sure they're real proud of you now.
What about my
Oh, damn, bro.
You're no angel.
So you really can't trust anyone, eh? Oh my gosh.
Let the medicine do its work.
Oh my days, she's starting to see people. That was Sadiq.
Sadiq.
You were supposed to protect us.
Oh wow, these ain't good hallucinations either.
You let me die. No! And Rick. No! And Carl.
I don't get it. Why would you want her to go through this? I'm not even I see anything in his eyes now. So this is, I take it, where we ended up? I don't get the significance though, because that's not what happened. Wow. No way are we going to get to see Rick as well.
Come on, let's go.
What's the point? Because the whole point is that that's not what happened. She did help people and they helped her. It changed everything. The moment that Rick saved her, it changed so much. You know, it's not even just at the moment she saved Alexandria. That's the whole point. It's like domino effect, right?
Well, looky what we have here.
I don't want to see this Negan again.
God damn. This chick has some cojones.
I don't want any trouble.
Well, then you probably shouldn't have taken a swing at me.
Or I probably shouldn't have missed.
Whoa.
I like you and your big old massive lady nuts.
Sorry.
Besides, it'd be a waste to have such a nice sword and no strength to use it.
Is this the whole point where she's going to start realizing, like, what they were?
Name's Negan.
See, we've spoken about that a whole bloody bunch, as you guys know, in all the Beyond the Was. The Saviors and Negan, and from a different angle, how it can shine light on the situation differently. There's another Exhibit A. Oh, don't show me Glenn. Oh, I see! If she ended up as a... You know what's really funny? Like, let me just say this to you guys. It's so ironic that we're getting this episode now, because very recently I've done a lot of talking about this stuff. A lot of talking about perspective and angles, and literally in the last Beyond the Wall, I spoke about Negan and Rick, and whether they could ever have conversations as people. beyond the bad they've done to each other, because they've done a lot of bad to each other, right? And if you view this whole situation from another angle, you know, it looks very different. This is exactly what this is depicting. I don't know exactly why Michonne's seeing this now, because I always kind of felt like there was a level of understanding they already had about this, but yeah, so like, just imagine just one different decision, one different destination. Michonne could have been a savior, Michonne could have been fighting us. Like, it changes everything. You know what? I think Negan will see that. I think Rick will see that. I think eventually everyone sees that, right? Like, in the moment, it's all about survival in it, and you can't really see beyond that because it's so important. But like, it's just cool because obviously I was just having conversations about this, and now we're literally seeing her walk back the scenario and imagining how things could be different, or imagining it from the other side of the stick. Like, how far will you go to protect the people you care about? Where's the line? And for a lot of people, there really isn't one. You go as far as you need to, right? Which I think this is exactly what this is depicting. But then I think that to an extent you can't go that far and then not expect to be seen a certain way. Do you know what I mean? Like, people are not going to trust you in. Anyway, I don't know what this has got to do with this guy. I don't know what this has to do going forward. It's just cool. Seeing it from this angle is bloody awesome. But you can't, in the same breath, okay, in the same breath, you can't look at this and say this isn't bad too. You know what I mean? There is bad and there is bad.
Nah. Just kidding, assholes. See, I was gonna do this next part myself. But see, my right-hand gal, Michonne, is on a wicked-ass tear these days, and who the hell am I to stand in her way?
But she wouldn't... No, like... But do we think that in this scenario there were people watching this thinking to themselves, other than maybe Simon and Negan, and there are probably other people that were sitting here watching this not wanting to be a part of it, right? But feeling like stuck in circumstance. I could never imagine Michonne doing that. Like... You know the dilemmas we had with killing people? That big decision whether to go and attack the compound and sort of draw first blood. That was not an easy decision. This is all almost depicting it like it would be simple. Well, I haven't seen it yet, but...
You didn't know who they were, or where they were from. You didn't know shit about them. But you came in the dead of night and slaughtered them anyway. In their sleep.
This is weird, bro. This is such a weird scene to be watching right now.
Cow.
You know, I genuinely feel like I would have to go back and re-watch all those decisions to understand them, because I'm feeling very defensive right now. I think that's normal though, right? You're supposed to feel defensive, but then I think toward the end of the episode, you're supposed to get to a point where you accept what you've become.
And you remember, you did this. Welcome to the new world.
We got to do a pause, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be back. All right. I feel like I need to pause this to just establish everything that's going on in my head right now, because I'm going to be honest with you, the very first feeling watching this is defensive. Like I want to defend the decisions of the group. And you know what's crazy? Way back when it came to this decision, I don't know for certain, but I'm pretty sure from memory, I was of the understanding that this may be our only sort of chance, because we'd had brief experience with it. We'd heard about these people before and what they did to groups. That's right, we'd heard about it from Hilltop. We'd had word of mouth about what sort of people they were and what they did, and the fact that they'd killed people and all these different things. We'd heard about all this. Then we have a very brief interaction where there were some saviors that tried to kill a couple of our people, and I remember back then sort of saying like, well, there we go then, that kind of, if we don't attack now, we're gonna end up having to at some point, because now we've sort of joined forces with Hilltop, who are already currently in a kerfuffle. It's gonna have to be done at some point. Now obviously there was some moral vagueness. I don't even know if it is morally vague now, but about the decision of going to attack them while they were sleeping, which is what happened. There are a lot of assumptions made back then that if you were a part of the group, if you were a part of something like that, then you kind of bring it onto yourself. That was what the initial assumption was, because we haven't met Negan yet. At this point, we're still going, I am Negan, what's Negan? What does that even mean? They're all saying they're a part of it. They're all clearly quite passionate about it, or whatever. Anyway, we get a brief introduction, then we get Negan, and everything feels like things start to fall into place a little bit. Then you start to think to yourself, oh, well, maybe not everyone here is here because they want to be here. Maybe there's no choice in the matter. Maybe they fear Negan. Maybe it's the only way that they've been able to survive for so long. And then it's only then when you start retracing back to that initial decision and going, shit, how wrong was that? I mean, it's wrong in itself generally, but I'm not going to change my point of view with hindsight. Like, obviously, back then, I felt like it was all we could do to protect people without becoming a part of that chain. Obviously, they ended up putting us on the chain, but, like, you're never going to know those things, right? To that point, like, we'd really come across people that only wanted to hurt us, so it felt like a decision which was tough to make. It wasn't easy to make. We had conversations about it, guys, but it felt like a decision that kind of needed to be made, and people voted on it. It's not like it was just one person that decided for everyone, at least not that I can remember. Yeah, the whole point of this episode, or this period, to me, it seems, is to sort of illustrate that from another point of view, we really committed an atrocity. And when you compare acts and what was done, it really felt like we were the more responsible. Do you know what I mean? Like, because we sort of kickstarted it. But this all here, I think, is meant to be making you feel guilty. You're supposed to be thinking, these are thoughts that I had, these are opinions that I had, and what will separate people watching this is people will get overly defensive and then just go the opposite way, almost buff up against it and refuse to accept the truth. A realization like this will change the way you perceive the world we live in forever, which isn't a bad thing. I don't think, at least, it's not. And if anything, it really bites and continues to bite into Carl's vision. I think the reason I'm not reacting I'm not like angry or pissed, or like maybe I'm a little bit abrasive and a little bit guilty even. I'm gonna say I feel guilty. Like, I've got to defend my situation, and like there's a bunch of emotions right now. But I think primarily, like I had been previously in the last few episodes, and I am just continuing to affirm now that I'm accepting what we were or what we are. Like that's what we did. And I like I said in the Beyond the What, guys, I compared us and Negan and the whole situation of the past, and really there was no one there that was making a right decision. The only thing we should be taking from this is to do better by it. No one wants to see that. Like I said, it's going to make you feel guilty. She's throwing up. Makes you feel sick inside, you know? And that is not surprising to me at all. Bro's got balls being in here right now. Oh!
Michonne!
Well done, Michonne.
Please, Michonne!
I don't think she will leave you. She's going to go after... Oh, she did let them out. Come on, Michonne. Oh, splendid. What a douchebag. What's your plan, though? What do you want to get from all of this? What do you want to get from this?
I was gonna ask you to help me. I wanted to let them go. I wanted you to be there so they wouldn't kill me. You found them first, and I knew you were gonna kill me too. I'm sorry.
All those visions will mean, like, there's almost no reason to kill him now. Like you'd be killing him just for the killing him, the revenge part of it, right? You're on top. You are on top of the situation.
Do it or move.
Look at him. He owes you more than he can ever make right. Taking his life.
Exactly what I was just saying.
You lose more of yourself.
Exactly what I was just saying. That you would only be...
settle it.
You would only be doing it just to enact that act of revenge. That's it. You're already on top. You got out. You know, you've got everything you need now. There is no reason just to kill him. Like, he's clearly not a big threat. Like, he locked you up and drugged you for a reason, right? He's no real physical threat. There's exactly why I was questioning at the start of the episode. Why would he not just kill them, right? Why is he locking them up, using supplies? Like, he doesn't want to kill them. Yeah, it's weird. It's delusion. It is.
But your mercy, it gives you something. You get something. What? Peace.
Come on, guys. One of them probably still kill him. You're not gonna lie. Oh damn! So they're just gonna lock him up now?
I know you don't have any reason to believe me. But I never lied to you about the weapons.
You said you'd seen them.
Then where are they
I
then?
told you I could show you the spots. I got no reason to go in them.
You have got to do better than that. What do you see when you're tripping anyway?
My kids.
Lisa with that damn camera pointed at everyone. My babies. Heaven. I hoped that you would see that too.
Bloody a lot worse than that.
It took my family from me. I saw hell.
I'm sorry.
What am I looking at? Wait, are those Rick's? Those are Rick's, aren't they? Wait, are they?
Where the hell did you get these?
Oh! You know what I'm kind of scared about? I'm gonna be... Oh no, because he could have just found them, right? Like, he could have... This doesn't necessarily mean Rick's been here, eh? You see how, like, she, like, kind of went to the whole mercy thing and then... Oh! As soon as it involved Rick, like...
It washed up. It washed up during the big storm. I don't know where the hell it came from. Wait.
This is the first bit of hope she will have ever had. You know how crazy that is? Imagine after that many years. Oh, I can't see. I mean, we already know he's alive, so genuinely, I think one of the biggest mistakes they made...
Holy shit. That's you. And the kid?
You knew.
Knew what?
You came to find us at Oceanside.
Oh. What? Why would I do that?
Because of this!
I have never seen that before in my life.
Michonne!
You knew that there were no munitions! Were you setting up a trap for us? Did you lay a trap for him? What did you do? What did you do to him?
Who are you talking about?
I don't think he knows. Genuinely, I don't think he knows. So does this, in her mind, confirm that he's alive? Is that what we're saying here?
Maybe it wasn't an accident that we met. If the others will help me, I think we can mod the engine and get it working again. Maybe you can find them again.
That's the other question, was like, this boat's here, so they were on the boat. I'm confused now. There's a lot of questions to think about there now when you think about it. Because we saw him leaving a helicopter, not a boat, which means he's been, since going and getting treated, he's been on a boat. Somewhere. Because this to me feels very much like clues right now. This isn't just coincidence or random. This is going to be clues into where, why, what he's doing.
They're willing to let you come.
They say that?
There's only one boat left.
I promised her flowers. Every day.
Holy shoot! So they just got the boat working. Wow, he stayed. That's kind of sad, you know. Wouldn't it be crazy? I sort of spoke about this way back, guys. If when he was in that explosion, like, he forgot a bunch. Maybe the reason he hasn't come back, just think about this, right? Just maybe the reason he hasn't come back isn't because he can't, isn't because he isn't being allowed, isn't because he's stuck, or maybe because he just doesn't goddamn remember. He can remember very specific things, people. He remembers Rick. Clearly he remembers his name. He remembers what Michonne looked like. He remembers what Judith looked like. Maybe he's forgotten a bunch of other things. Maybe when you're exposed to an explosion like that, that's insane.
I'm here, Doctor.
Is that Judith? Oh.
We've been trying you.
I'm sorry. I'm here now.
Would she say anything about what she found? Because that... Imagine having the dilemma in your head, right? You've just found a clue that he may be alive somewhere. Maybe. Would you tell the kids that? You'd think... The first thought would have been, yeah, of course I'm going to tell my kids that. But then you think, but that's like hope, right? Like, is that dangerous? Is that cruel, almost, to give that to them? You don't... Michonne knows nothing now.
Anything with the whispers?
Big bad news.
We got him, Mom. We got most of the work. Alpha can't hurt us anymore. You're doing it again. You always make that sound when you're worried.
Do not.
You do?
I found something.
Oh, here we go. So she does.
What do you mean?
I found something that belonged to the brave man.
Oh.
The place that he might have been.
Is he alive?
I don't know. Baby, that's what I'm saying.
But if you think he's alive, then you have to go find him.
No. No, not now.
You and your brother need me.
What if he needs you more? What if he's trying to come home too, but no one will help him?
Exactly.
Oh, God. If I go...
When you go, and when you find him.
Okay. When I go and find the brave man.
We're at the coast.
Okay.
Come on, yes.
Okay, baby girl, I'm gonna
Finally, yeah. Finally, we're gonna follow this up.
Head north. I love you and your brother so much.
Love you too, Mom.
Finally.
Go get him.
Finally, please. I feel like I should be more emotional, but I'm invigorated. I'm happy. Even though it hasn't happened, I'm very happy because I can feel it coming. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm actually getting overexcited. I'm starting to struggle with what to say. We finally have a trace of a footstep that we can follow. Isn't that mad? Wow. OG Michonne. Oh. You just gotta think though as to why would he not have... Maybe more people that may know... Like, the thing is the more people we see now, the better.
Can you help us? They'll leave without us.
Of course she's gonna help you. Wait, are those people?
Should we over?
Who are you?
I got goosebumps. Woo. Bloody hell. Are they soldiers surrounding? Look at that. That episode was quite obviously a lot. Lots of thinking, but I think there's only really one thing I want to talk about, like, and that's Rick and the end and everything after. Like, I think I spoke plenty about my feelings during, and like, it's kind of like, I'd already kind of been navigating that way about myself, and like, and changing the way we do things or see ourselves and doing better in Carl's vision and all these things that may get lost in a world like this, right? It's kind of like navigating it and finding it again. I'm already kind of on that path, so it's hit perfectly. The episode has hit the time perfectly. And I think even my reaction with Virgil and everything, like it all kind of sews that up really nice and neatly, those kind of feelings. And what they mean and how much they become pervasive going forward will be crucial, it will be. But I am also exercising a bit of caution here because I know that what I've just witnessed, this group is huge. If it's anything like what I thought it was, it involves military. And if it's anything like I think it is, it will be a group that maybe doesn't have those same feelings or thoughts or haven't been on those psychedelics. We've got to be careful. But like Judith said, if you need to find Rick, you need to find Rick. Maybe he can't leave. Maybe he's now part of a group which he can't leave in the sense that he wants to help. Maybe he's lost memory. Maybe he's like, maybe. There's a bunch of different reasons, guys, of why he could not be trying to return. Perhaps he simply can't. Like, we came here on a boat which took hours. We've only found little clues, little messages, little pieces of information. Maybe he's found a group that he feels he needs to protect. Maybe he can't remember the whole situation. Maybe he's forgotten a bunch. Maybe he is being held captive. Maybe there's so many questions of like it's all literally speculation. Like we've had breadcrumbs in this episode about his whereabouts, the fact that he is still alive, which we already knew, but for Michonne's sake, this is very big news. For Judith's sake, this is very big news. Judith is right, you need to follow it up. This could be a trail that goes very dead very quickly. You need to get on it, guys. If she didn't decide to follow, she would never have found this group, and she'd be back at square one. I don't know whether this happens this season. I do get the feeling like it's going to be soon. It's got to be, right? I'm sure it will happen, maybe even this season, surely. I would hate to think that we go pretty much all of this season and then bunch of next season without Rick, without any of it. Like, that would just break my heart. But yeah, like I said, I'm exercising caution too, because there's all this stuff to do with Jadis too, and like Rick was captured. We know what Jadis was a part of, guys. She was trading people. So wherever Rick was sent initially is not on the face value a good place. And what I will say is this, from playing games as well, there's a little theory had come to mind that people were being harvested to fight a war. Maybe they've had their own issues themselves, communities, bad people, hordes, and maybe they needed people. Like, look, like maybe they were kidnapping people for that sake. Not saying I agree with that, as I didn't in any game, nothing. Like, I'm not saying it's something that I'm getting behind, but it could explain why and what the bad side of everything was and where that went. Like, look, there was something not right about that initial interaction. I don't think Jadis wanted to take Rick there. I think she felt like that was the only option. But I don't know. Look, like my gut's telling me to stop recording now and just watch the next one. Like, what else am I supposed to say at this point? And yeah, of course I hope that it happens. No shit, I want to see him. I'm just scared. Like, I'm excited, but I'm also really scared. I have this like utopic vision of Rick and them all being reunited, but why? Maybe it really won't be the same. Clearly he remembers generally what Michonne and Judith look like. Maybe he never thought that she'd find it. I mean, why would he ever think that? As far as he's aware, he's not even remotely close to where home was. He did not even know where he is. He was unconscious for most of the journey. And he was in helicopter too, very far distance. It's also important to note, guys, that I don't think any of what we're discovering right now is straightforward, in the sense that Maggie's still missing, Morgan's still missing, Rick's missing. There was another character that went missing too. Like we really are sort of going into a situation where like it could be very bad, but we kind of have a duty to follow it up, right? We do. But anyway, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to you guys. This episode was really good. It was written well. And I felt like all the scenes are showing us about Michonne and like how things could have been and all of that. It was actually quite a beautifully written episode, and it kind of wraps up a lot of those feelings, which I'm sure a lot of you guys were feeling too, which I was feeling. Yeah, but what else is there to say other than what I said in the Beyond the Wall, which involves going forward with Negan and Beta and that whole situation? Find Rick. Simple as that. This could be instrumental to humanity's existence as well. This is a massive group, guys. If you were a part of a group this size, like, imagine what that would mean in terms of safety and security. What danger are you going to come across in that scenario? But we just need to know what it is. Do they have the values like we do, and like all of that stuff, guys? And we have approximately a season and a quarter to figure that out. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there. If you enjoyed, guys, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content every single week. And of course, follow the Discord. I am on my last few weeks, of course, but obviously I'll be going to work after that. So things are going to start getting a bit intense for me. But we are doing our best. But yeah, guys, that's all from me. As ever, it's been Moon. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.